If anyone has been following the development of this website, you may have been frustrated that lessons have been slow in coming, but I do assure you that it's not for lack of effort. Video has been a new venue for me for making lessons, so every lesson has involved a lot of trial and error. At first I found that really frustrating, but then I realized that it was a valuable learning experience that helped me master some basic tenets of teaching. Using modern technology provided me with an opportunity to prepare lessons for a real audience, and I went through a process that a lot of teachers go through. The first time that they present given material, they try to teach everything they know. And then the second time that they present it, they try to teach everything they want their students to know. And the third time and forward, they teach what their students can master in the given amount of time. I've spoken with a number of people who had studied only a certain subject, say theology, philosophy, history, literature, and did not study education. And then they went through that process of narrowing what they included in lessons when they were in that situation of their first time being in charge of an entire class. So I'm grateful while studying education to have gotten an opportunity, multiple opportunities actually, to do a lot of test runs. Technology has been a really good tool to provide those test runs, and another good tool for that has been when me and my college classmates design elementary level lessons and then we teach them to one another. By making the lessons that are provided on this site, I learned some principles of lesson planning that can be described within the TPACK framework. TPACK, like a lot of things in education, is an acronym. It stands for Technology, Pedagogy, and Content. And I learned to use TPACK as a checklist to decide what type of lesson I would have time to prepare. Anything unfamiliar takes a significant amount of time to use effectively. So I learned that if I'm working on an assignment, on a lesson plan that has a hard deadline, then I need to choose technology, pedagogy, and content that I'm already very familiar with, very comfortable with. Then if you have a lesson that has a deadline, but it's maybe a little bit more flexible, you could choose one or maybe two of those three components of TPACK that are unfamiliar. So for example, you might choose a new technology, but choose content that you're very comfortable with, and choose a teaching method that you're also very comfortable with. If you're feeling very ambitious and have a lot of time, you could even try something where the technology is new, the pedagogy is new, and the content is new, although I wouldn't recommend it because learning just one or two things at a time is very conducive to learning those things effectively and thoroughly. I've developed a good sense of what technology I'm comfortable with works well for me, so hopefully that means that the lessons will start to come a little bit faster as well as be constantly improving in quality. Technology is one effective means among many to communicate valuable subject matter. And while it certainly isn't everything, I do recommend that teachers have a good grasp of at least a few modern technologies so you can have a wider range of options for choosing what will be most effective for you and for your students.